So I'm Valerie Milano with the Hollywood Times. So, how long does it take to just deconstruct and create a new kitchen?
Whew. So there's many layers. You can do a
Yeah.
light deconstruction or you can do a mega deconstruction. In our case, we did 8 kitchens in 3.5 months, and we spent about 2 weeks per kitchen. There was one that was a little bigger, that was a 4-week project, but 2 weeks is pretty radical. Like, that's a fast turnaround for a full change. And I think it was a little bit to prove to ourselves that it's possible. And it is, it turns out kind of crazy, but it worked. We did it. And it honestly, like, the budgets ranged from $10,000 a house to $50,000 on the biggest one. So that was like big range, but also like not the crazy expensive endeavor you would expect. Most kitchen remodels are between 70 to $100,000 for a standard house. So the fact that we were pulling this off with 20,000, 30,000 is pretty wild.
The interview process, what is it like for the families that are on the show?
So they end up moving out, right? And they either rent an Airbnb or they stay with friends. But the idea is they, purge the entire kitchen with me. We go through all their stuff and we talk about, like, what do you want to keep? What do you not want to keep? We put it into different zones so they can actually see visually, like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I had 200 pans of a specific kind. Like, people don't realize how much stuff they have until we lay it all out in front of them, and it's kind of mind-blowing. Like, there was one lady, I don't know if you saw this episode, but she was about 75 years old roughly, and she had like 40 years of entertaining product right in her house, and she's kind of like everyone's mom. It's like you're watching your parents and they're holding on to all these things. Well, I got that in Bermuda. Well, I bought that one when I was in, over here, and I got that in Santa Barbara, and they're like memories from their lives. And so it was like quite the journey navigating the purge with people. And then once I get them to purge, then I get them to leave. And then it's all in our hands. We have to take all the stuff they decided they want to keep, and we have to figure out, where the heck does it all go? How does it all fit? And more importantly, how does it function better than what they had before? And that's where my years of experience as a professional cook come into play. And we get really, really nerdy. This is not just like a pretty glow up TV show that you open the cabinets and all the crap that they hid is in the drawer. Like, we're in
Right.
the actual drawers. Every drawer, every nook and cranny of the kitchen had to be redone. So that was a little bit of a shock to our crew too, where they're like, whoa, we've never seen this on a show where you're actually like doing the work. It's not just for show.
Yeah. So how many episodes are slated for season one?
8.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
how many have you shot? Have you shot
We
them all?
already we shot all 8. Yeah, we did 8 kitchens in 3 months. I mean, it was
Ooh,
nuts.
that was
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah, it was really
Ooh.
fast, but it was awesome because we really went for a lot of range. I mean, we had a woman that's retired, 75 years old, living at home with her husband, right? And we had a single chef who is a restaurateur, who has a catering business too. And then we had a family of 5 kids. And the list went on. So you really, in every episode, got to see very personal, different situations in people's lives and how to approach each one of them very differently. This is like far from a cookie cutter TV show series.
So you were pregnant, correct?
I was very
What
pregnant.
what was that like during the filming process?
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy because I was like 5, 6, 7. I guess we started filming when I was 5.5 months pregnant, roughly. And so, I am an athlete and I run and I swim. And so I really had to find my rhythm and just like keeping my own sanity while also doing this. But frankly, it's been a long time coming for me, in that I love and am deeply passionate about having people feel, dignity and pride in the kitchen. Like, my entire company, Hedley and Bennett, was built on that premise through aprons, right? And so if you have this whole business that I built for 12 years, all about that, and now I get to go into home kitchens and do that. It's like I spent 12 years doing it in professional kitchens. Now I'm going into home kitchens. Like it's the perfect segue. So being pregnant or not, like that wasn't going to stop me from doing this. I was just thrilled to get to do it. And I think it's fun that my son, Bodie Ray, who's now born and 6 weeks old, he'll get to see he was a part of the show the entire time. My little bump went everywhere with me.
And how old is he now?
He's 6 weeks.
Oh my goodness. Oh, how
Yeah.
adorable. So your first Mother's Day you just got to have.
That's right. That's right. Well, I have a 2.5-year-old, so I've got my
Oh,
hands
your
full.
second Mother's Day. Okay.
My second Mother's Day, exactly.
Okay. Well, good luck with the show, and we'll be promoting it. And I'm so happy
Thank
for
you.
you. And thank you for joining the Hollywood Times. So, our YouTube is the Hollywood Times Official, and HollywoodTimes.net is our website. And
Amazing.
thank you for joining us today. And maybe we can meet each other in the near future.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for everyone watching. I hope everyone watches this on Tastemade. It's going to be fun.
Well, we will, and we will promote it. And I'm just so happy because I need a kitchen remodel. So let's go.
That's right. Everybody really, it turns out everybody does. So yeah, it's going to be fun.
Love it. Thanks so much, Ellen.
Thank you.
Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.